Hi all, welcome to this Showdown SBC predictions for Champions League, Europa League, Europa Conference League, then promotion relegation games. I thought I'd do this. Obviously the Champions League and all that has been featured already on socials, and they were just, so for obviously those that have maybe not seen it, I thought I'd do it in this video. So you're welcome to smash the links, always sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter, G the Legend, all the links down below for most of the channel and social media links as always. Harvey Elliott and Mendy I did for Liverpool, Real Madrid. What I done was, for Champions League I thought make it 95 rated for the minimum, because by the time the finals played, the time they got graded, you've got to give them a half decent card. And especially when Mendy's an 83, he's going up to 95, Harvey Elliott's going from a 73, 74 up to 95. It just gives them a bit usability really at this stage of the game. And plus, with it being the final, they can only, it's a +2 regardless of the final result, so one or the other. As far as I believe for the Europa League final, that one's apparently been leaked. When we did the semis, we predicted Goldson and Danny Da Costa, funnily enough, for Frankfurt and Rangers respectively, and that's supposedly the leak. I thought Kamara and Hoga maybe potential as well. I even pondered Morelos and Kamada were alternatives I fancy, but Kamara simply because he'd be a well-rounded midfielder. Like, that card is, like, if you were to boost him as a 94, like, that's the way you should have done it, 95, 94, 93 for the three finals, made them really stand out. Roma, Feyenoord, I've done Cyril Dessers that many times over, and plus he's the top scorer in the competition, so it's like, it should be logical. If they were to do a team of the tournament for the competition, then, like team of the knockout, team of the tournament, then Dessers would happen regardless, but at the same time, all depends what the upgrade, so I might do that as a separate video. But Veretout as a base card is like a 93, could be like the 90 plus club, and then with an upgrade could easily push into the 90s and could be one of the best cards in the game. The second Bundesliga promotion relegation playoff, Kaiserslautern finished third, looking to get promoted. Dresden looking to stay up. Wunderlich and Chris Lowe, two veterans of German football, and if I'm honest, if like 90 rated is what every card should be as a minimum, because you've got to remember as well, a lot of them are off leagues, so if you're trying to make them appealing initially, this is the way to do it. Now I would say you're maybe looking at it, because it's a two-leg affair, you may want to do it as the second leg rather than the first leg. Danish Cup final, Sabi and Sisto, so it's Odense versus Midtjylland. I thought Sisto because obviously he's someone that a lot of people have had fun cards with him, using him in the past as a cheap option. Sabi, just another player that last year had, if memory serves, one of the storyline cards, and it was well juiced up. You could do a Vander as well, but Sabi for Odense I think has the most appeal, I would say, to use. The German Cup final, the Pokal, Freiburg, Leipzig, for that one should be pretty, should happen actually, I would imagine. Freiburg, great season. Zhong Wuyong, he had a storyline card, it was like 82 rated. It was a nice wee fun card actually if you when you tried them. And Simikin, predicted him a couple of times for showdowns. It's just because it's just an alternative, and it gives another French special centre back, and if boosted right, pace defending, physical would certainly be in the right departments, I suppose. Greek Cup final, PAL, Salonika and Panathinaikos. Mackay always seems to get a special for something. Could happen here yet again. And Mitrita came from back, it went from Saudi League to the Greek League, and he's like a 5-star weak foot or 5-star skill. He was one of the two, but as I said, if you made one, and the thing is, it gives these leagues attention. That's what it does. Like, and you've got to remember as well, Mackay-Steven's Italian, so he's a top 9 nation, and he's a nice alternative to like a Mobley. League 1 playoff final, Irish affair, McGeady Horgan seems a very, if I'm honest, that Horgan card, if that was even as a 90, I think would be a popular card. Even McGeady would just be a bit of fun. And it also gives League 1 cards, it just gives McGeady like his annual special, and Horgan, if you tried his right mid Wickham card for last year, that was a fun little card to use. So definitely as a cam with the right juiced stats to like, and at this stage of the game I'm sure it would be a bit of fun. Portuguese Cup final, Porto v Tondela. Estaquao's not really done much at Porto, and I thought he has an inform and also give him the right kind of boosts. You suddenly could have a card that's well in the 80 plus club, some parts in the 90s. Be a good bit of fun. Pedro Augusto's like a 5-star weak foot or 5-star skill. This is why I picked him, and I thought gives Tondela a bit of love. And if I'm honest, who wouldn't exactly knock a 5-star weak foot player if they've got no shot but they can pass and whatnot? Remaining cup final, Sepsi v Voluntari. Had to remember my teams there for a sec. I was like, noted all this down. Achbar has a silver inform. Be ideal to boost them up even further. And if I'm honest, if you were to do this card, it would probably be one of the best Dutch wingers maybe in the game ever, up there with the Promise card and Jorge. Just try to pick who was an option from Voluntari. This is probably one of the least likely options, but at the same time it just gives a bit of fun. Scottish Cup final, Mackay-Steven and Morelos. I've done Mackay-Steven multiple times in predictions, same for Morelos whenever it's old firm games. Mackay-Steven, when he had his shapeshifter striker card, that was a bit of fun. This would be a bit of fun if boosted right, could have like 99 pace, 99 dribbling, or potential for it. And at this stage of the game, if you're wanting a bit of fun and a throwback, Mackay-Steven delivers in that. And Morelos as well would have good pace, good shooting, good dribbling, good physical. He probably tick quite a lot of the boxes that people want in forwards. He might struggle for stockiness, I suppose. The ball might not hang with him, but Besara and Masanda for Swedish Cup final. Besara has a man of the match, so it just boosted up even further just to make him even more usable. Moisander for Malmo, it could go anywhere. I was genuinely toying of like who to do, but I thought Moisander, good throwback card back in the day, and if boosted right, especially since he has no pace currently, could actually be a fun usable card, just even if you're linking them up. Turkish Cup final, Bertolacci, Jorgo Felix. This is Kayserispor versus Sivasspor. Bertolacci would definitely be appealing, like as an alternative to like Varela, Tonali. Just a bit of fun really, and that's the way you want to look at it. It's just a bit of fun. Like, it's not hard to just say, right, there we go, there's another SBC, there's another one, and whatnot, and just bring out, it's like bringing out more cards left, right and centre for people to kind of just have a bit of fun with. But as I said, it comes down to EA if they want to give people these cards to try and work towards, because you've got to remember as well, there's still the League One and the Bundesliga playoff, because by the time this goes live, we'll have an idea on who's going up for the Bundesliga playoff v Hertha Berlin. League One still another week, so you've still got some time, and also like the Championship, League 2 and a few other leagues I think still kind of have like playoff games for like second tier in Spain and Serie B, so see what happens though folks. As I said, just a bit of fun. As I said, it's on Twitter as well for you to get feedback and thoughts. Let me know if any appeal. Smash like always, sub to channel for you now, and I will catch you all later.